Poland, we have tools if things go in the right direction. And people, as a body that is always, where always governments have to be accountable to, play an important role.
Well, brave volunteers are putting their taste buds to the test at the University of Adelaide. Researchers are preparing common insects for consumption, insisting sustainable food sources are the future.
Crickets, ants and mealworms, usually the last things you want to see in a kitchen. But forget using words like creepy or crawly to describe the dishes they're plating up at the University of Adelaide.
Crunchy and flaky. It's pretty delicious.
People often assume that what they might taste like is kind of this insect, and that's often something that's a bit squishy and squelchy and not too appetising.
Researchers want to change that, frying, roasting and dehydrating insects to be included in an everyday diet.
They're also really high in protein and good fats. They can be raised using very little environmental resources.
And that's a big win. Global food production accounts for more than a third of the world's greenhouse gas emissions. Researchers say the way the insects are prepared is key. Now, I'm told the roasted mealworm is one of the most palatable for beginners, so bon appetit. A bit like roast chicken.
Start small. You might like to try them in a powdered form where you can't see them.
Feedback from the uni's taste testers will create a sensory guide which can then be used by industries for product creation or by anyone curious enough to try.
A lot of our retailers in Australia have their insects available online.
Taylor Jones, 7 News.
U.S. President Joe Biden on Friday castigated those he called extremist Republicans who deny the results of the 2020 election.
Democracy can't survive. It cannot survive. Not a joke. Can't survive when one side believes there's only two outcomes to an election. Either they win or they were cheated.
And next week, he'll carry that message right onto the turf of one of his foremost Republican opponents, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. For the first time as U.S. president, Biden will hold a political rally in a state he lost in 2020 as he treks to Florida on Tuesday to stage a showdown with potential 2024 rival DeSantis.
You glad to live in a free state?
Biden is expected to offer his sharpest attack yet on DeSantis, a governor who has used